Guess who's back, back, back? Back again, again, again. Riri is back, back, back. Tell a friend, friend, friend. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I hope you're well, hope you're great, hope you're fabulous. Today I am back with a story time, and it's basically the story of how I became a cabin crew. I used to work for British Airways. I filmed this before. I know, right? And yeah, pretty much I didn't like how the video was, so I decided I'm going to do another one. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So for those of you who don't know, I used to work for British Airways. I used to be a cabin crew, I used to be air hostess, but then I quit. I travelled for a year, and yeah, I was just ready to like make serious money now. As you know, that was striking. So I always, like, from when I was a little girl, I always said that I wanted to be an air hostess. So I went to college, went to uni. Not that you need to go to college or uni to actually like become an air hostess, but I went anyway regardless, because I thought, okay, just in case, I always like, it's good to have a backup plan. You know me and my backup plans. When I was in uni at the time, everyone was applying for graduate jobs. I wasn't applying for graduate jobs. I was actually on EasyJet's website applying for their graduate scheme, and at the same time I then saw that they had a role going as cabin crew. I believe it was out of Gatwick, I cannot remember. So applied online, did their application form, uploaded my CV. Then obviously they asked you the questions. Tell me a time when you've excelled, given like good customer service. Tell me a time when you've received good customer service. Tell me a time when you've done A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. So I did that. Then after that I had to do like an online like assessment thing, you know, and they like when you're put in like situational assessments. So I did that, got through. Then I got invited to an assessment day. Now bearing in mind, when I applied for the EasyJet like cabin crew position, I actually forgot that I applied for it. It was only one morning, I was in bed and I woke up, and as you know, you normally check all your social medias first. I always check my emails first. Checked my email, checked in my junk. For some reason, I don't know why, something told me to look in my junk, and I saw like Talent Solutions or like EasyJet recruitment, and it basically had the first sentence, congratulations. So I opened up the email, looked in there, and it basically said that,
oh, congratulations, you know, you've gone through, we'd like to invite you to our assessment day, be sure to pick a day.
I was like, so I told Jamil, because I forgot, so I told Jamil, I was like, oh, Jam, I applied to be cabin crew for EasyJet, but I totally forgot, but guess what, I got through. So Jamil was like, because he was so confused and he was sleeping. He woke up a bit more. He was
like, wow, like, I can't believe you're actually gonna do it, but do you know what, yeah, whatever you choose to do, I'm gonna support you anyway.
My babes. Picked an assessment day, drove up to, I think it was Luton. These were my issues at the time. First of all, I was like probably the fourth black girl that was there. Secondly, my attire, I wore this black dress that I wear every Monday to like my current job where I work at the moment. Am I the only person who wears like particular items of clothing on particular days? It's like a black skater dress. Wore some heels that were like that tall. Didn't even do anything for my height, so pretty much I was still 5'2". I wore a crop blazer that literally was just like, you know, the ones that like come up to like where your rib cage stops. I wore a big ass gold Michael Kors watch, and I had my orange glasses, my hair back in a ponytail rather than a donut. Everybody else was tall, in their high heels, pencil skirts, blouse. Even they even went and bought ornaments. Them buy one scarf. They even bought scarf to tie around their neck. They had their hair in donut buns, and I'm there in my crop top blazer sticking out like a sore thumb. So they split your days into two. So the first part of the day you're doing like role play, group role play, and like something else. I can't remember what the third thing is. And then when it gets to about 12ish, they then split you into two, and then they then tell you whether half of you are going home or half of you are actually going to stay on to the next round. They called everyone's name, and bearing in mind I'm sitting in the room like where it's closest to the exit, so they called everyone's name, like half of the people's names, and they haven't called my name, and I'm sitting here with my belongings, and I'm like, oh crap, like I actually didn't make it. I'm not gonna get this job. It's the woman comes back into the room and she's like,
congratulations guys, you guys have made it to the next round.
So I'm like, yes. Next round was one-to-one competency, like, you know, tell me you did this, tell me you did that, elaborate, what have you been doing, what's your CV says this, A, B, C, D, D. And they then told me that I would find out within 7 to 10 working days whether I had the job. So the next day, at the time I was working at Carphone Warehouse, I then got an email, you know, when then one year where you're just checking your emails every minute. Like, I check mine every morning, but it then got to the point where I was just checking it every minute, just trying to see, Got the job. At the time, let's rewind it back now. Okay, when you go to assessment days in particular, like at the beginning, like an introduction, an overview of the company, what, like the history, what it's about, blah, blah, blah. They did the same thing for EasyJet. The lady said something and I was like,
yeah, no, I don't think this is gonna work out for me.
She was saying how, you don't like do many night stops, you pretty much go there and come back. And I was like, well, the whole point of me being cabin crew is because I want to actually travel and, you know, go around and see certain places. So that night, after the whole interview process, I also went onto British Airways website and applied to work from their Gatwick base. All airlines, they hire you, and then if they don't have enough training days, they then put you into like this holding pool, which you can be there for up to a year. If after the year you still haven't been enrolled onto a training day, then technically you have to do the whole process again. I was then put into EasyJet's training pool for a bit, and whilst that was happening, I was then obviously doing my process with British Airways. So as usual, went onto the website, uploaded my CV, answered their competency-based questions, did the online, you know, situational assessment, and then I then got through. This is where I was prepared, but I wasn't so prepared. I decided that I was gonna go and stay at my sister's house because her house, it would have just been easier to get to Heathrow from where she lives. And especially like coming from like my house, people love to play and lie down and run around on the train track. So I was like, yeah, nah, it's not happening. And if you're late, they will just turn you away because British Airways is a lot more strict in that sense. I then went to my sister's house, stayed over, woke up the next night. I had 2 shirts. I had a pink blouse and I had a white shirt. And I was like to myself, oh, okay, I want to wear a white shirt, but then I don't want them to kind of think, oh, that's so generic, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, do I wear my pink blouse? In the end, I spoke to someone and they were like, yeah, no, wear the white shirt because this person who actually like works at British Airways, they're like, no, wear the pink shirt. No, wear the white shirt. I'm ironing the white shirt now, but I couldn't bother. I was just so panicking and so nervous, I couldn't bother to iron on the ironing board. So I'm ironing on my sister's carpet, and as I'm ironing on it, not only am I burning the carpet, I'm burning my shirt. So I had this big triangle on my actual shirt, and I was like,
oh my days, like, what the hell?
The pink blouse now, I thought, okay, I'm just gonna have to wear the pink blouse. I was like, but the pink blouse, like the guy said that it's not gonna be suitable, like it's not gonna be professional. So I tried to put it on. Did the shirt even fit? Did it fit me? Did the shirt fit me?
No.
So then I had no choice but to wear the white shirt. So I put the white shirt on now, wear my blazer, go to the venue now. As soon as you go in there, they want to measure your height. They have a dummy locker and they want to see if you can actually reach up and grab the luggage, and they want you to be able to like touch a light switch and like touch the floor at the same time. So I've gone in there now. These times I'm a lot more prepared. I'm wearing my heels, I'm wearing my pencil skirt, I'm wearing my blazer. Yeah, still my crop top blazer, but I'm a lot better from EasyJet. So I'm wearing my crop top blazer. The guy was like,
yeah, okay, so we need to see if you can stretch up. So we need you to take off your blazer and reach up.
So I'm like,
what?
took off my blazer now. Not only did I have the triangle on my shirt, my skirt was, you know when you crush up, you know when it looked like someone just drapes you and kick you upside your, that's what my shirt looked like. My shirt was, the crop blazer crushed up the whole of my shirt, like, oh. So I was like,
but look it, oh my gosh, look
what's up, because I'm thinking if I draw attention to myself, then someone else won't kind of like, I don't know what I was thinking, to be fair, but I just thought if I kind of like drew attention to myself, then it would make it would soften the blow. So the guy was like, oh no, it's fine, don't worry about it. Same thing, you know, you do the overview of the company, you do the role play, you do the group thing, and you do something else. I can't remember what the third thing is. Then midday, half of you split. Some of you go, some of you stay. I obviously made it onto the next round. So I had my one-to-one interview with them and I absolutely smashed it out of the ballpark. Funnily enough, I always thought that British Airways, like, assessment day would be a lot more hardcore than EasyJet, but I was more nervous at EasyJet, maybe because it was my first time. I had no idea what I was getting into, but I really enjoyed British Airways one, and like I felt so relaxed and so at ease. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. I got the job, and then I did my training. I did first aid, I did medical, I did death on board, I did terrorism, I did firefighting, I did ditching on ground, I did ditching in water. That's landing on ground or landing in water. It was a grueling 6 weeks to get everything in your head, but it was fun. Like, now that I think about it, it was really fun. I wasn't one of those ones that actually cried during my training course, but it was fun. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of drama within groups, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. In terms of traveling, I had the best time ever. I don't regret a thing. The pay was low, but the experience was even more like amazing, and I would definitely say if it's something that you want to do, definitely get into it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The places that I've been to, like Bermuda, I would have never thought to put money in my pocket. Peru, I would have never put money in my pocket to say that I'm going Peru. Bermuda, amazing. So yeah, whoever wants to become cabin crew,
do your thing.
If you have any questions, or if you have if you need any advice, you can have a comment in the comment section below, or simply drop me an email. My email's in the comment section below as well, in the description box. If you like this comment, please give it a thumbs up. If not, then be sure to comment, like, share and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Don't let anyone limit your success. Don't let anyone make you feel like you need to stay where you are. Don't feel like because of other people's opinions, and don't think because, you know, the insecurity inside of you means that you must stay complacent or you must stay comfortable and stay where you are. Go out there, excel and do what you do best. Believe in yourself and shine like the star you are.